it's Monday, and it's quite a significant Monday because a lot of people will be going back to normality or some kind of system or structure or something that is not of their own creation. Not always, but generally going back to work or normality or whatever that looks like for you on this particular Monday, school, college, something. And I don't think it matters how much practice we do in bringing ourselves back to center or grounding or whatever that might be. We're still going to be feeling the external pressure to rush, to move, to get going, to get back to create, to do whatever it is. And I can feel it. And I find myself holding my breath. And I know that's a sure indicator for me when I'm holding my breath that something is not quite right, that I'm either trying to push myself to do something that the timing isn't quite right to do, or trying to prove something, or trying to get somebody to understand, or something's not aligned, or I'm overthinking, I'm over analyzing, I'm over something, or whatever my body goes. And I find that I'm holding my breath. And I say this to others, I'm like, just remember to breathe. And I know it sounds so simple, and I'm not gonna tell you to do that here. All I'm saying is that there are indicators within our body that energetically it's not quite the right time to be rushing around yet. And I know it's been such a frantic season. It's been wild, hasn't it? And we want to get back to normality. We want to get back to some kind of something that we know, the structures that are familiar to us. And I think it's interesting because January is still like deep winter, you know, it's just snowed here in Sussex. And it's not quite a new energetic year yet. That's February time. And January is quite it's quite a potent time for recognition. And even as I was scraping the ice off my car this morning to take my son to college, I had an epiphany of things that I've been working on for the last year, actively, that sort of sprung into my mind. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's so blindingly obvious. But those things that seem obvious, those epiphanies or those realizations or those awakening moments or those moments of reality and realization and interruption, come to us when we're doing menial tasks like having a shower or scraping the ice off of our car or stuff like that. But when we're not overthinking or we're just in this space of neutrality, that is when realizations can occur. That is when creative ideas can occur. And we spend a lot of time running from things we don't want to deal with, or we worry about our worries, or we're anxious about our anxieties, and all these kind of things that we spend a lot of time avoiding, you know, running away from, rather than just witnessing it and acknowledging it and allowing it to pass and ebb and flow and be human and have those fleeting tides of emotions and tides of thoughts and things coming and going. And I never quite got it back when I started doing therapy when I was young. And it was that thing of just letting a thought come and go, like letting the thought train just pass you by, just calm and think and acknowledge and let it go. And it comes in and out. And this is the thing with the waxing and waning of emotions and thoughts and things is that it really is passing through, much as we are. And I think the more tension we build around avoiding acknowledging, the longer we eke it out for, the more shit we build around it. And it is in January that the energy supports us most for witnessing, for allowing thoughts to come and go, for allowing us to pause in amidst the chaos and whatever else is going on around us. It's okay to be a part of it, because we are a part of it, but just allowing those moments and acknowledging that everything is in a moment, a fleeting moment. That is joy, happiness, sadness, grief, pain, whatever that is. They're in moment. I mean, not all of us pain is always, but everything's an experiential thing, isn't it? And everything is moving in and out and waxing and waning and moving in cycles, because we are a reflection of nature. And January really, really asks us to just fucking be. You don't have to do. You might have to do for your jobs and your families and your things. There's things I've got to do. Lots of things I got to do. You know? But that pressure we put on ourselves is fucking wild for January. And we worry about the year to come, and we worry about the things we've got to do to catch up on. We've got to go back to work, and we've got to answer all the emails, and we've got to do our tax returns, and there's so much that we then worry about and spiral about, and like, what haven't I caught up with, and all of this kind of stuff. And it's that pressure is wild in January. And I think that is why it's like the whiplash part of the year, isn't it? And especially for this energetic year, because it's the year of the snake. That hasn't finished yet. Energetically, that hasn't finished yet. That's next month. That's why January is so bloody important for us to notice what is at the tail end of that snake's year. So we need to rest to be ready for whatever's coming next, so that we can manage it and we can handle it and we can be with it. January is so vital and important for rest and for deep wintering, rather than doing, have your creative ideas, whatever, go with it. But it's okay if it's wrong. It's okay if you got to redo it at some point. It's just, January is really, really important for deep wintering, for resting, for nourishing, for eating, for sleeping, for ideas brewing, for witnessing, because things will soften soon. It's just, this is a hard winter month, and in that hard winter month we must be with nature. We must winter in order to sustain that moving forward energy that is coming. It's coming, and I know it feels like a long time. I know winter feels like a long time, but it really isn't, and it really hasn't been. This is when it gets cold, and this is a beautiful, beautiful, vital time for that nourishment. And I know that it can feel shit, and we're gonna feel shamed everywhere, left, right, and centre. You're gonna be getting ads and all the things to make you feel that pressure to change, to renew, to evolve, to whatever. But just like the moon and the tides, let it come, let it go, let it come, let it go, let it come, let it go. Scroll past me, for fuck's sake. What am I blabbering on about anyway? January is for wintering. So in those tiny moments of wintering, let yourself, if you can. And it only has to be moments. I'm not talking all of the time. It's whatever works for your life, your lifestyle, and what you got going on. It's really important that you winter this January, to make space for, to nourish for what's coming. in the year of the horse, which is obviously February onwards. Not yet, my loves. But by all means, create or build the foundations for creation. Don't even build anything yet. Just think about it. Ponder on it. Ponder on it whilst you are having your morning coffees and looking at the sun, soaking up that the winter sun. Ponder on it all. To ponder and to potter. There we go. Ponder and potter this January, my loves. Cheers.